Hi everyone, and thank you for joining again. This time I will show you how you can make this beautiful bag here. It's again a small clutch like this, and we work with a V pattern. Like you can see here, these are little V's. And we make this nice decorative frame around it.
For the bag we work with a 3mm crocheting hook. At one point we will change to a 2.5mm hook. Then we will need D-rings and a lock, a scissor, a darning needle and a lighter, and most important, rope yarn. Here you will see the details. And this is what I have left of 2 balls. So we start with chain stitches. That means you make the first knot like shown here, put it on your hook, and now make a row of chain stitches. For my bag I will make 30 chain stitches. So if you would like to increase the size of the bag, you can make, for example, 40. This is how it should look like now. 30 chain stitches. We will make another one now and then poke in the second last chain stitch to make a single crochet here. And now go back all the way with single crochet like this. At the end of the row we will now make a chain stitch again, then turn around, and on this side the pattern will start. The first and the last stitch of every row, of every pattern row, is always a single crochet. And now we will poke in the first row and pull the thread through. Not there, but there. Now be aware how I place the thread under my hook, pull it to the top and close the stitch. Now a single crochet again, and now it should look like this. And on the front side you will see the first V. Please be aware that the threads are placed next to each other here. So again, we poke in the first row, pull the thread through, place it below your hook like this, bring it to the top and close the stitch. Now single crochet again, V-stitch, place the thread below the hook, bring it to the top and close. single crochet, on this side the thread is always twisted, and on the front side it should be placed next to each other. You will go on like this until the end of the row. The first and last stitch of every row will be a single crochet. So we just pulled the thread through. That means we will now have to make a single crochet, and then we are at the last stitch of the row, which means that we make a second single crochet. Now we make a chain stitch, turn around, and this is the front side of our bag where you can see the V's. And on this side we always make single crochet. All the way back until the end of the row. This is how it should look like now. So this is the end of the row of the front side. Now we again make a chain stitch, turn around, make a single crochet, then the second one is placed right above the thread of the first V row, so there we will make another single crochet. And now the next stitch is in the middle of the two V's of the first V row. That means that we will poke in there right in the middle of the two threads and make the next V here. You can see again how I place the thread under my hook, pull it to the top and close the stitch. Then again single crochet and the next V, poke in there, pull it through to the top. It's also important that you pull the thread always to the very top, because otherwise your bag will curl up and you have to open up everything again. Happened to me last time. It wasn't nice. And close and single crochet again. This is how it should look like. And on the front side you can see the V's, and it's normal that the second V row is bigger than the first one. And you go on like this. Now at the end of the row it should look like this. You have the front side with the V pattern and the back side with the twisted threads. We are on the back side. Make a chain stitch, turn around and go back all the way with single crochet again. Here I already made the chain stitch, turned around and made the first single crochet, and now I look on the front side where I have to poke in. So the next V has to be done through the hole right next to the pull through thread. So the first hole on the right of the thread there. This is where you poke in, pull the thread through, bring it to the top, and then close the stitch. Then you make a single crochet, and again I will have a look at the front where I have to poke in, right in the middle of the V there. There. V-stitch, and single crochet again. V-stitch, and so on. At the end of the row, we turn around again and again, go back with single crochet. You go on like this for 35 V rows. After 35 V rows, this is what you have left of the first ball, and your bag should look like this. It's important that you stop at the end of a single crochet row, and I will now switch to the smaller hook to make my life easier. Because we will now go on in this little loop here and make a single crochet. Then you poke in there, make another single crochet, and then it's the top loop again for another single crochet. And you can see the nice edge that we will get here. So let me try to show it a little better. You have two threads placed next to each other, and we will poke in the one away from us, so in this one, like this. and the top loop again, and so on. You will go on like this for all 3 sides. This side, the small bottom side, and the other long side. We now finished all the 3 sides. I will quickly change my hook. This is what I have left of the first ball. And we will do the following: 1 chain stitch, turn around, and then we will go back with single crochet. Like this. And again, we will only make 3 sides. Like this, and you will go this way and stop there. Your bag should look like this now, and here we will cut the thread, pull it through, and then sew it like this. And this is what I have left of the first ball. Now we attach the second ball. The inner side is placed to the top, and we start in this edge. We pull the thread through, make a chain, stitch, and now we make the very same technique like for the V-stitches. I zoom in a little bit, and we poke in below the 2 rows of single crochet there, and we pull the thread through to the top and close the stitch. The difference is that we will now make it for every stitch and not for every second stitch. So the frame consists of V's placed right next to each other. And you will do that all the way back along the 3 sides. Now you just attach the lock, and except for the sides, your bag is nearly finished now. For the sides, we start with 19 chain stitches and poke in the second last to make a single crochet, and we make single crochet until the end of the row. like this. When we reach the end of the row, we make a chain stitch, turn around, and again go all the way back with single crochet and stop before you reach the tip. Now, to get a nice round edge here, we will have to double the 2 stitches on the top. That means we make 2 stitches in each of them. This was the second one. Now I switch to the next loop, and there I will make the next 2 stitches. The first one and the second one. Afterwards we go on with single crochet. Here you can see the round edge that we would like to have. Now single crochet, until the end of the row. At the end, we will now make a chain stitch, go all the way back with single crochet, double all the stitches on the round edge here, these 4, and then again make single crochet. So I made the chain stitch, single crochet until the tip, and will now double all of the 4 stitches in the top. After this row, you will have to make 1 further row in the same pattern. It might be that if you notice that you don't get a nice edge here, try to make a single crochet in the very top loop and only double the rest of all the loops. For me it worked out well here. And that's it. So like I said, you will have to make 1 further row in this pattern. That means you make single crochet now until the end of the row, make a chain, turn around, single crochet back to the top, single crochet, right, then double all the loops here and single crochet back on the other side. This is how this side should look like now after the next row, and we now have to fix it to the back. You can either do it by using the darning needle and part of the thread and just sew it on, or you can do it with slip stitches. And for the slip stitch solution, I will poke in the very first loop on the back, and pull the thread through. It's really not easy to capture that on camera, and because I'm working with my arms stretched out in front of me and have the camera placed right in front of my face, so I can't always see what I'm doing and if it's in front of the camera, so I'm sorry. And pull the thread through, and again poke in the next loop. So this is the second try to film it. I think this is a better picture. I already poked through the loops here and will now pull the thread through. And now I hope you will see in detail what I'm doing. You poke in under this thread of the side part and under this thread of the back, and then pull through. I have to grab it again. And pull through. Perfect. Now poke in there and there. You have 3 loops on your hook now, and pull the thread through. Afterwards, you only have to fix the second side and the D-rings, and your bag is finished.
That's it again. I hope you like your new bag, and if you like the tutorial, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, just write a comment and I try to answer everything.